But how disappointing was it? I mean, qualifying for the Super 10 and then to be just bowled out for 39 in your first game.
Yeah, pretty disappointed. We prepared well, and obviously 39 is pretty disappointing. Yeah.
Peter, what really went wrong? I mean, a lot of people were talking about you after your last game, the previous game. But what went wrong here?
Well, we batted poorly. I think obviously you've got to give yourself a little bit of a chance when you go out there to assess conditions, assess the bowlers, and we didn't do that. We played too many shots early, and you know, we were 1 for 3. I think you can't leave your sort of late, middle to late order to face Malinga and Mendes. That's a job, you know, our top order had to take a bit more responsibility. Maybe we got a bit carried away. I don't actually think, you know, anyone can get out early, but it's the sort of the way that we were getting out, which was poor.
Peter, is the mindset going forward in the competition now to almost blank that performance out and try and move on and just take something out of the remaining games?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'd hate to think that we're just going to sit here now and because this was you know, a pretty embarrassing performance, what the temptation could be just to sit back and go, oh shit, let's just try and get through the rest of the games without making absolute idiots of ourselves, you know. And for me, that's not an option. I think I look at our top order, and there are guys there who can really play and have played at this level, like World Cups and stuff, and done fine before. Like this is the first time in my career, and I've played it. This is my fourth World Cup. We've always performed pretty well. This is the first time, obviously, something like this has happened, and I know this team can play, and I believe in this team, and I hope that we can show that in the next 3 games. It certainly won't be a case of damage limitation. We're going to try and forget about it, as you said.
Peter, having lost 5 wickets in 7 overs, what were the messages that you were sending into the batsmen who were playing in the middle?
It was I think every time we tried to send a message in, they were already walking off. So it was sort of quite tough to get a message out there because they were already out. So, yeah.
Peter, you had said before this game that one of your aims was to knock over one of the big teams. That still doesn't change, doesn't it? You still have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, that's right. And I think obviously we don't have an awful lot of experience at this level. However, we're better cricketers than that we showed today. As I said just before, we're not going to go into every other game thinking about damage limitation. We're going to go in and try and make an upset, and we've got players in our team who are capable of that. And hopefully that's shown. You know, right now feeling a bit embarrassed about it, I guess, and we've let down ourselves, obviously, first and foremost, but also, you know, we've let down associate cricket a little bit because we're representing the other associates here. And let's hope that we can do them, you know, do a bit better in the next few games.
Peter, you've made history 2 matches in a row now, in contrasting ways. Is it feeling a bit like a roller coaster at the moment?
Yeah, I guess so. I think I was standing there in the dugout. I don't know what the score was today. At the end of the 6 overs, I think it was 11 for 4 or something. And I walked off at the end of the 6 overs in the last game at 91 for 1, so slightly different. And yeah, it's definitely a roller coaster. We were on a bit of a high. Obviously, you know, Sri Lanka are a good side. And saying that if we'd batted like we just did today, the other day against Ireland, we would have got thrashed. So it's not like you can just turn up and bat like this. It's not like we haven't faced guys bowling 130 km/h outswingers before, and we're just chipping them to cover and hitting them straight up in the air. So it's a bit strange. Yeah, it's definitely a roller coaster at the moment.
Lasith Maling and Ajantha Mendes really bowled well against your batsmen. Did you think the bowling of Ajantha Mendes and Lasith Maling a new experience for your team?
We've faced both of them before, and obviously they're world-class performers. 2020, as I said before, I think the key is that you can't let your lower order batters play against those two in particular because they just eat them for breakfast. So I guess top order had to take a bit more responsibility. It was like a slow motion train crash out there watching us bat, and it was hard to watch. So Mendes and Malinga, they're quality, but when they come onto bowl, you can't be 4 down for not many. You know, we've got to have more of a base. Thank you.